Okay, thank you, Deborah, and thank you, Ilse, for the wonderful introduction. Okay, I will tell you the story of our group from the beginning. That was several years ago, and don't worry, it's not a long and boring story. It's just a very quick one, and this is the well-known for you advertising and leaflet for this Bremen forum, a little provocative. As you may see, I think that you can discuss about it. But as Deborah said, I will go a bit back in history. And here is the homepage of what we call eLearning Consortium, eLearning Network, or eLearning Team, our group of people that started its activity in 2004. The very beginning was due to a case study made by an enterprise called PLS Ramboll of Denmark, which has the duty from the European Commission to make a case study all around in Europe about the ICT integration in universities. So they sent questionnaires to the ministries of the various countries in Europe, and after a selection, they found out 8 interesting case studies that they called best practice in e-learning at that time. The second step was to contact directly these universities and to go in each of these universities or institutes and start making interviews to get in touch with this good examples of e-learning. So they contacted the 8 institutes that you may see here under, and which are all around in Europe, like the list that Ilse told you before. And they visited every of the city. The idea of making something all together came from the director of Politecnico, Professor Baglio, who asked to my boss, and afterwards my boss asked to me to contact the other institutes to see if it could be possible to make something all together. And so we organized a meeting in Milan, and it was a very strange and embarrassing meeting for who was there. They may remember. Deborah, for instance, was there with me. There was also Uggeri and other people from the University of Bremen. And we had really a few things to say because we didn't know each other's. So it was a very strange and silent meeting, and trying to introduce ourselves and especially trying to understand what was the common point between all these institutes. And it was really hard. So we finally got the case studies from the PLS Ramboll, and we started to read them and try to find what was in common among us. And so we organized a second meeting here in Bremen. So we are getting back in the same place where the big decision was taken. And we found out that there were 4 topics to be investigated. And one was teacher training, another one was economics of e-learning, another one was mobile learning, and the last one was standards in e-learning, of course. We had to organize another meeting in Nancy, in France, to choose a way to develop a project together and to submit a proposal to the European Union. And in this situation, we found that the most interesting topics for the 8 universities were teacher training and economics of e-learning. So at the end, we decided to make a proposal about teacher training, and it was successful. So here you may see the first of this project, which is called LNTT, a learning network for teacher training. And the project ran from January 2005 to December 2006. And during this project, we decided to submit a new proposal about economics of e-learning. And afterwards, we are here with eLearning TLC, which is the third of this project. And Deborah will get, I think, more in details about this last one. And I think that that's all for the story of eLearning. I hope it was not too long and too boring. Okay?